lake. That's where we need to go.
He's just like an innocent idiot.
Well, I'm prepared to
or
set
if he's
out at any time,
just...
but
Oh my god. I can't decide if Regis is just sweet or stupid, or both.
For Deadloff's sake.
for the sake of you both.
Oh, please. Orphanage, what happened there? His fault, plain and simple. City gutters are overflowing with blood. That's his doing too. And you're worried somebody might have hurt his feelings?
Yeah, eat a dick, Regis.
Mortal danger.
On this particular point, eat a dick, Regis.
You are a friend, a dear friend. I'd rather you not risk your neck unnecessarily. I think it's natural. I think it's obvious. Obviously natural. Especially when we've an alternative. An entirely reasonable one.
Oh my god. But, like, Regis is a great character. I like Regis. But when it comes to Detlef, Regis is so full of shit, it's not even funny. Like, if I were in Geralt's position, I would be like, Regis, like, you are borderline responsible for a lot of this garbage. All right, we're gonna do this one first.
You've worn me down, Regis. Fine, have it your way. Playroom. Let's go.
Excellent decision.
Time will tell.
Like, Regis is a nice guy, but he makes some horrible fucking decisions.
Kind of you to summon me.
Stench.
Did he just one-shot that fucking thing? Regis, my boy, there are so many people dead because of you. Oh my god.
Locked. Of course. Regis, I will not have a fist fight with this door. Would you mind?
Yeah, well, yeah, Sienna is also very responsible. But, like, the fact that Detlef does so much carnage to, like, it's not like Detlef is like, I'm gonna come after her and kill anyone that gets in my way. Like, okay, fine.
No one here.
We should look around at least.
But the fact that he's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna blow up an entire city.
Well, well. A key tucked behind a picture.
A rocking horse. Rather worn. I suppose it got a lot of use.
Miniature tableware. And plush toys. Cute.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wooden duck. Somebody broke its wings off. Nice tune.
I despise these things.
A journal.
What the? Found a notebook. Property of Isabelle de Roquefort, court governess. The notes of Sienna and Anna Henrietta's governess when they were little.
I'm not sure it will help, but I suppose there's no harm in leafing through them.
Sienna gave me a drawing today.
Charming.
Of freshly decapitated bodies covered in blood.
And perhaps not so much.
What?
I asked her why ever she would draw such a thing. Her Highness claimed it was a rendering of nightmares which have plagued her for as long as she can remember. Sienna does wake up screaming nearly every night, save when she shares a bed with Henrietta. Curse of the Black Sun. Supposedly girls afflicted by it had horrible dreams. Kind of horrible that made some of them go mad.
Okay, so the curse is legit, though obviously the way they're treated doesn't help. It makes things
Girls
worse.
quarreled today. I must note rather sadly they did not behave as befits future ladies. The incident devolved into fisticuffs.
Okay, well, they're kids.
Anna Henrietta was first to strike her sister. Sienna gave back as good as she'd gotten. By the time I separated them, Henrietta had lost 2 teeth.
Lost
She
2
ran off to complain
teeth?
to her parents. His Grace the Duke refused to believe my version of events. He laid all the blame on Sienna and vowed to punish the little one harshly. Henrietta did her best to have her sister's sentence commuted, but the Duke and Duchess proved unbending.
Interesting.
Once you're labeled a black sheep, it's so hard to shed that reputation.
Today I accompanied the girls for the first time to the land of 1,000 fables. We spent half the day there. First we played with Thumbelina, then with Barbarossa, who proved quite the charmer for a brigand and pirate.
I'm beginning to suspect Isabelle de Roquefort wrote in her diary after taking a powerful hallucinogenic. Cannabis rudelaris, for instance, or...
Shh, don't interrupt. I tip my cap to Master Artorius Figo for his achievement. He has proved he has no equal in the arcane arts.
Wait, Artorius was the court mage here, a specialist in illusions, which means...
Regis, last warning. Stop interrupting or I'll sit you in the corner.
Shut up, Regis,
The
I'm
girls
reading.
told me if I ever wish to visit alone, I need but crack open the Land of 1,000 Fables and utter out loud the incantation Expecto Ludum.
A book as the key to an illusion. My mind
Okay,
has grown more
so
interesting
she's
by the
hiding inside of an illusion right now? I would guess?
Mages sent by the Conclave arrived today. They came to examine Siana. I cannot know what conclusions they drew, but His Grace now seems clearly upset.
Curse of the Black Sun. There's no doubt then that she was diagnosed with the syndrome symptoms.
Or had that label planted on her. It goes on. I dared ask the Duke what would become of the girl. He did not reply. I tutored the girls in Nilfgaardian today. Siana applies herself so, though she has great difficulty memorizing new vocabulary. Lady Henrietta seems more gifted in this regard, yet also prone to impish behavior. When she thought me out of earshot, she called me a blood accuser. She and Siana laughed so hard they almost choked. Ludda is damned, or cursed. What's Cusa?
In the melodious tongue of our none-too-friendly neighbors to the south, the word describes the many-petaled flower that blooms in that place we so unmelodiously call the crotch.
Realize this might sound improbable, but maybe, just maybe, Anna Henrietta tossed Siana into that illusion.
Not impossible. She would be safe there, and isolated. We must see.
That's a very clever...
Where's that book?
That's a super clever way to hide a
The Tin Knight.
prison.
Nothing under the carpet.
Did you expect something? Apart from the dust swept under there by a lazy chambermaid.
Would you cut the sass? There it is. We went with Triss this playthrough.
This it? Let's see.
Say the thing. Don't break it, Geralt. Oh my god.
Expecto Ludum.
Oh, my eyes. It's so bright. That's a pretty insanely powerful illusion.
Regis.
All right, we're doing some Alice in Wonderland shit. Here we go. That doesn't look good.
Land of 1,000 Fables. Incredible. Let's see where this road takes me. I have Nahelenes going wild.
Girls.
It's an illusion. It's so powerful there's no way to dispel it.
Girls, welcome to the Land of 1,000 Fables. Set out on a journey of wonder. Enjoy yourselves. Uncle Artorius. Spell will remain stable until June 1252.
Whoa, that should be interesting.
Follow the yellow brick road. Wolper Tiger? Oh, I think I'm going the wrong direction. Halflings? I don't like it. Wait, is this a dead end? Fuck. Bro, I am lost. No, it seems like it wants me to go this way. Ah! I could have sworn I've been here before. Oh, don't fall. It's 2 a.m. my time? Yeah, what's your point?
Bloody hell, let him out!
Voices.
He gobbled up my gingerbread. Now it's my turn to gobble him.
Level 55. There she is.
Hands off my hearth, dearie. You wouldn't want me to get cross. Then you open it. Now, who's this? A lost traveler? What's supposed to be here, sweetie? Why, you're old. Old and pale. But never worry. A bit of butter, a bit of spice, and you'll make a tasty morsel. Just as soon as I catch you.
Oh, great.
Come now. You cannot possibly fear a few magical plants.
Plants? Oh, no.
Soup smells more vile than a...
This place was for kids? Oh, this music's banging.
Careful she doesn't douse you.
That is disgusting.
Be careful.
Oh, okay. She's hits a little hard.
Felicitations, Witcher. It seems you've won.
The fuck?
What the hell was that?
The Wicked Witch. You've heard of her, haven't you? Now, where did you put that key?
Listen, how'd you come by a weapon?
It's Prince Charming's. He no longer needs it.
Here it is.
Thank you. She'd have baked me for certain if you'd not... Sienna? Is that you?
It's been years, Jack.
Have you come to play?
No, I just want your beans, so you can breathe easy.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Breathe easy. Because you aren't here to play? What's that about?
Jack knows what I mean, so he'll tell me where the beans are as fast as he can. Isn't that right?
Sienna, I'm sorry, but I haven't got them.
Oh, something tells me you're lying. Perhaps you wish to play the old games after all.
Does she torture him for fun?
This little picky went to market. This little picky went home. For instance.
I'm telling the truth. I swear it. Henrietta, she ordered them buried all over so you wouldn't be able to leave.
Where?
I don't know. But Joss, the boy with the thing for wolves, he should know. He sticks his nose in everyone's affairs.
He had better know. Because if not, I'll find you and we'll have ourselves a little talk. Understand?
Sienna's
Now shoot.
kind of a nightmare.
Ah, all right. So why is it you're here?
Searching for my lost childhood. Wound up at Kaer Morhen as a little boy. Don't quite remember how. Never had any toys. Never played any games. What do you think? Why might I be here? It's Dettlaff. He's trying to force Anna Henrietta's hand. Wants her to release you. Summoned monsters to attack Beauclair.
Sounds like Dettlaff, all right. But I doubt you came all this way just to bring me up to speed on current events. So get to the point, please.
Isn't it obvious? Offering to be your ally. We both want you out of here. You because you want your freedom back. Me because as soon as you meet with Dettlaff, he'll put an end to the chaos in the city.
You exposed me. I landed in prison because of you. Now you come to beg my help, I dare say. My life
I mean,
is full of
I don't really
surprises,
need
isn't
your
it?
help.
Well, normally I'd tell you to sod off. But, from what you say, folk are dying who have nothing to do with this. Not part of the plan. Dettlaff was only to kill those who deserved it. No one else. Fine, Witcher. I accept your offer. Consider us allies. Shake on it.
Why? Yeah, I was literally about to ask that.
Curse of the Black Sun. That's why you were banished, right?
Mm-hmm. Twisted princesses, mutants. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Even met one of you. Renfrey of Craden.
And? Was she truly monstrous?
She was cruel, that's certain. But what caused it? The curse or what she went through? Asking myself to this day.
You killed her, didn't you?
Had no choice.
Funny. Mum said the same when she tossed me out of the house.
Since you brought it up, the knights Dettlaff killed. What exactly did they do to you? Crespi, Dulac, Lacroix, Peyrac Peyran?
Not a memory I enjoy revisiting, but I suppose you deserve to know. When my parents disowned me, they ordered those very knights to escort me beyond the duchy's borders. All did so without uttering a single word in my defense.
Like you said, they had their orders.
Mm-hmm. But Crespi was not ordered to beat me unconscious with a horsewhip after my first attempt at escape. And Dulac had no instructions to deny me food and abuse me.
Ooh.
I learned something then. Knights are not so chivalrous when no one's watching.
That explains a lot.
Shocked, aren't you? You must have thought you had me pegged. Before bothering to hear my side. Everyone does that.
This place. Tell me something more. It's an illusion, right?
Yes, created by Arturius Vigo. Anna, Henrietta, and I would come here to play out scenes from our favorite fables.
Which didn't seem like she was playing.
Magical entropy. Without maintenance, the spell gradually disintegrates over time. It grows wild.
Your sister chose a dangerous place for your prison.
It's deceptive. Provided I don't provoke them, the fairy tale characters don't attack me. But you don't belong here, so you had best be on your watch.
So, What's with the beans? Mind explaining?
Certainly. But you must gird yourself with patience. There are 2 ways out of this land. My darling sister blocked one when she tossed me in here. The other's up there, in the clouds. She made it hard, but not impossible to access by concealing the beans.
Still don't understand.
Don't fret, just listen. That boy, that was Jack, of Beanstalk fame. You know the tale?
Jack climbed a gigantic beanstalk to a giant's castle, high up in the clouds.
As we shall do if we can just find those blasted beans. There are 3. 1 red, 1 blue, 1 yellow.
Stalk won't sprout from just one?
No, because it must transpire exactly as it did in the tale. Clear now? So we must find Joss. Perhaps he will be able to help us. You lead.
I don't like that she always keeps an arm behind her back. It makes it seem like she's holding something she's gonna throw in my face.
Joss can usually be found wandering the glade at the foot of the mount. It's some distance from here, past the witch's house to the right.
Not often you get to kill a witch. Bone ashes?
So, what exactly is happening in the city?
You know, vampire massacre. What?
Bloodshed, a massacre, which is why we gotta hurry.
You needn't fret. Time flows differently in the Fable Sphere. We can stay here a week, yet outside mere minutes will have passed. Watch out! Pixies!
Ugh, ugly and fierce.
All these silly little monsters you wouldn't have got to fight if you do the other path.
Not the friendliest pixies I've met.
We're put here to protect the Fable Sphere from intruders. Meaning you.
I'm curious, what do they show up under? Pixies are elementals. Look, pixies! We should go now. Come on, what harm could cute little pixies do to us? The last words of 2 criminals who broke into the land of 1,000 fables. Pixies might look like gentle, harmless creatures, yet in their case, the saying about appearances being deceived fits all too perfectly. The pixies from the land of 1,000 fables were created to protect the magic place from intruders and ensure the ducal daughters, Sylvia, Anna, and Henrietta did not come to even the slightest harm. Thus, whenever anyone crosses the pixies' path, it ended badly for them, for pixies are aggressive, warlike creatures created to kill, defend, and fight till they can fight no more. Alright, and then where is the Wicked Witch? Once upon a time, there was a Wicked Witch. Every day after supper, she'd drink a glass of freshly squeezed corpse juice. Carl Grimm, writer of children's fables. Though evil witches are often considered creatures born of the overactive imaginations of fabulous and mythologists, cartoonish characters only a child would ever be frightened of, there are accounts of men who claim to have happened across one of these improbable beings. All these accounts agree that the witch not only did in fact eat men, but had mastered the cooking of humans to a fine art. They are said to be particularly fond of children's liver fried in butter and served in a saffron sauce, balsamic vigor, marinated fingers roasted to a golden crisp, and yes, even freshly squeezed corpse juice. It should be noted here that all the above-mentioned witnesses who swore they saw such a wish were patients of the Eleander Institute for the Mentally Ill, thus the veracity of their testimony is highly debatable. Well, we did meet witches, being the hags. How can you...
Oh, unicorns!
Oh, right.
We must catch them. We won't have to walk everywhere then. I call the pink one.
Pink... what? Roach?
Exciting, isn't it? Reminds me of my childhood.
Bitch, there are people dying right now.
Something altogether different.
Care to elaborate?
Rather not.
Geralt. Reminds me of times that I fucked someone. Kimia, how would each of the Warhammer races react and fight back to a sudden witcher vampire?
Let's dance.
That's him. Joss. At last, they're going to rip him in 6.
In answer to your question, these wolves are taking absolutely 0 damage.
Ugly and fierce.
You like that silver?
Wait, do they count as... Oh, they're not actual wolves. I see. I guess that makes sense. Hold on.
Relax.
Camille, I'll answer it once we get
No,
through this
it's
little
not.
segment.
There's more. Another wolf behind you. Ignore him. He always lies.
Aha. Boy who cried wolf. Still does, I suppose. And doesn't, when they actually appear.
The one and only. Listen, you little chit. Jack said you know what's become of his 3 beans.
I don't know anything. Not one thing, and besides, watch out! Wolves!
Okay. So... Oh, Camilla, that's like such a... So, generally speaking, against like a larger vampire invasion, I mean, the vampires of the Witcher universe bear some only very slight similarities to the Warhammer vampires. Like, they are weak to silver, which does help. They are weak to... a good number of them seem weak to sunlight, which also helps. And like, I mean, Warhammer is a universe primarily dominated by war, right?
This will be interesting.
So a lot of them, like
Right,
wielding
let's
magic
get to it.
or the powers that be, I think would
Let's say
be
for a
quite
minute you know what
capable of
happened to
handling
the
them.
red bean. Where wouldn't it be?
For certain, no one swallowed it. Oh no, definitely not that.
Of course not. But say someone didn't. Who would it be that didn't swallow it?
A human. The most human in the land of 1,000 fables. Everyone! Wolves! Run!
Ugh, what an annoying child. Yeah, honestly, I don't think any of the monsters from the Witcherverse would do particularly well in the Warhammerverse. Like Dettlaff and some of the big bad vampires, they're scary. Like they would definitely be able to kill quite a few people, and they would definitely like be dangerous. But like if they were going up against like some of the heavier hitters of the Warhammerverse, I think the Warhammerverse would come out pretty solidly ahead based on what I've seen so far. You know, yes, they're able to run around like casually one-shot humans and stuff. But like even the Empire, like the big difference between like the Witcherverse and the Warhammerverse is just the sheer amount of magic that's present and the sheer amount of magical equipment and people that are trained how to use it. Like even if you had an army of Empire soldiers going up against the likes of the vampires of the Witcher universe, like guns are a big problem. Especially when you have like specialized regiments who hunt vampires, so they use silver bullets. Like the silver bullets that are used against the likes of the vampires of Sylvania would be fucking devastating to the Witcher vampires.
Bet
Like
you
guns are
haven't heard what
scary.
happened to
They're
the
called the
blue
Great
bean.
Equalizer for a
Maybe.
reason.
Not at all. Right?
I've heard it lies about somewhere out in the open.
Just like that? No one guarding it?
Nobody. 3 times over. Help! Wolves!
Yellow bean. Don't know a thing about it, right?
It's somewhere very, and I mean very deep. So deep, in fact, it's completely underground.
And who has it?
A bold farmhand, who in no way and not at all awaits someone. Not in the slightest. Good folk! Wolf!
Say that word one more time and I'll chop you up. Feed you to the fishes. Understood?
All right, we should go.
Watch out for wolves!
Up. You gotta chop him up now. You said if you said it one more time, you chop him up.
Tough to talk to, that one.
Was he, though? You need merely remember he always lies. Or more precisely, reverses the truth.
Where to now?
I'm not sure. Should visit some of the other fables. The meaty ones, that is. Perhaps then Joss's hints will make more sense. It's just a few. Red Riding Hood, piglets and bears, 3 of each. And Goldilocks, of course. Then Longlocks, and a little lass who sells flint.
Fine.
Good lord.
Let's get to work.
They really packed a lot in here right at the end.
Stop prodding.